Welcome back to another episode. It's been a while, but I had my challenge this weekend, this Columbus Day weekend, and man, it was a painful one. So to give you some insight, my 2004 Honda Accord, the issue was that the rear passenger lock would not lock. So having a car that doesn't lock, that is a pain in the behind. And I had to deal with this for probably about a week. And then finally I said, you know what, let me figure out what parts I need to get in order to make it work. So the first thing that I noticed was that the lock itself wasn't going down. So what I attempted to do was get a latch cable. I looked at some YouTube videos online that looked like the best fit. However, once I actually took the door off and I was looking to access everything, I recognized that this is a little bit of deja vu. I had the similar issue with the front door with the inside latch actually not working. As soon as I opened everything up, sure enough, I see this, which is a broken latch cable. So I thought that was my issue and I was good. And then, as I was taking everything apart, I recognized that I had to take the lock out of the door. Now the lock and the handle, the latch itself, I'm gonna show you a picture here. You see those 3 screws? Hopefully if I'm coming at the right angle here. There we go. So you see those 3 screws? So I had to pull those out. Now, I was doing pretty good, but as soon as I actually started using a screwdriver, I recognized that it required a lot more torque. And then when I actually started using a drill, it required even more. So, unfortunately, I ended up stripping a screw. And this happened to me earlier this year when I stripped the screw. Actually, I had a broken hex bolt on the back of my wife's license plate. So then I had to do some research into actually how to use a screw extractor. Now, I started using a screw extractor and was not working very well. But as soon as I started reading the instructions, things started making a little bit more sense. And why I'm so happy and stoked and excited today is because, well, the screw disappeared. It must have fallen off. Well, in either case, this screw extractor that I got from Harbor Freight did the trick. It worked extremely well. I'll include some information as far as what particular part that I actually got, but I was able to use everything. The tools that were essentially of my trade is I needed a drill, but not only that, I needed a hammer and a nail. The whole idea is you actually have to nail a pilot hole into the screw itself. And then once you actually do that, you can actually use the drill bit, which I had to use a smaller drill bit, which is included with the kit, and then use the extractor to get a little bit deeper into the screw itself. And then I used the next size up. So I was not sure if this was gonna work. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to take this to my mechanic and figure something out. But eureka, everything kind of came together. So I am so happy that I got past that one piece. The project's not done, but that was the biggest thorn in my side. So if anything fails, do your research, do your homework, see what's gonna work, and then just put your imagination to work and make sure you look at the instructions as well. That was something that definitely helped me along. But I'll show you how this project actually ends up. Hopefully I can actually finish this one today because I actually ordered the parts that I actually needed. But man, that was a huge relief. So until the next point, stay tuned. Bye. All right, back probably about an hour later. Happy day. I got everything fixed on the Accord. So the culprits, once more, was a faulty release cable that had broke right where the green section is, and also a faulty door lock actuator. So fortunately, since my vehicle is so old, these parts are not hard to find since the Honda Accords are pretty popular still. And they were pretty cheap. So I think for each of the replacements, it might have been about 10 or 15 bucks each. Had to get that screw actuator, which I'll make sure I include that within the post. The actuator saved my day. It allowed me to get that strip screw out of the Accord, and everything's working as it should, as it did. And again, I had done it for the front door, but I forgot how to do it. So I had to just look in the mechanisms. I think the rear door, fortunately, was a little bit easier. So very happy about that. So one project down. This one's for today. Next project coming up is fixing a hinge on the trunk of the Mercedes S500. And well, I know how to do that one because I changed it before, but the part that I changed out that had been welded rusted out and broke. So I was actually able to find the right part number and just waiting for that one to arrive. And then once I do, that should be a pretty quick fix. So I haven't had to do too many projects with cars as of late, but so happy that I can actually tinker with it myself, because that easily saved me probably a couple $100 easy, as opposed to taking it to a dealership or a mechanic. So if you like these products just like I do, just don't be afraid to just go ahead at full steam and just check out YouTube. There's so much information out there. I guarantee you'll find what you're looking for. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'm sure I'll have some more adventures in store. All right, so until next time,